What up, fam? It's your boy jaenychii. Got my stuff done. Kind of excited about that. Got my transitions in. Got my character working. Ran into a little problem. I might splice in some video. The character capsule was leaning. Well, you can check it out right here. You can see that the character capsule is leaning for whatever reason. I had the hardest time trying to figure it out, and it had to do with my root in the root motion animation. So I had to go through all my roots, make sure they were on a flat spin, and mine was rolling and causing my whole capsule to roll and then stay tilted. So got that fixed. Man, that was yeah. And I got some items over here. Moving on. Sword sheath. That's Umbar's specific sword. Has abilities attached to it. Well, it will. That's the hat I ended up using, or this is the hat I ended up using, as opposed to this one, which, yeah. And then I did this one, kind of second. I did that one and this one, and it was more like, it looked more military, and I didn't want him to, that's not his history type of, well, yeah, that's not his history. So I went with this, more traditional in both, Oriental and African cultures. So those are the items, and if I go ahead and start that up. Also did a little, real quick backpack. Yes, I know it's some work need to be done on this backpack. My wife thought it was a gourd. My son is like, what is that? Is that a jetpack? It's laughable. You can go ahead and laugh. Got his backpack, sword, and the way I'm setting up the sword is that it have multiple positions. You can have it on your back. He'll be able to put it on his hip, or you'll carry it in his hand. And his intent and attacks and powers and stuff, differentiate based on where he's holding the sword. So, gameplay item, you'll be able to do, full sheath sword combat, which will be non-lethal, depending on your skill levels. That's what I'm looking at. So, got the transitions. The forward walk, stop, depending on what foot is up. To the left, right, back. Let's get back. Yeah. 135 degree. If I can get I'm using a controller, so it's, not as responsive as if I just did it on the keyboard. Let me do keyboard. Yeah. One of the transitions that I'm gonna have to, that I still need to do, is to go from walking to running back to walking. Right now I just have it blending slowly rather than him actually slowing down in the animation, which, it works. It doesn't look too bad, but, I don't know. I just particular about the animations. So there you have it. Got my character in. Got him running around with basic motions. It's looking kind of good. Kind of excited to go on to the next step. I'll be posting what the next step, what the next goals for next week will be. And we're going to keep it pushing. Stay at home dad, homeschooling, making a game. Peace.